Jessica Slagle on your left and Alexis Rogers on your right. Go ahead with your questions.
Jessica, will you talk a little bit about the intensity in the second half? It looked like you guys, was that from the locker room, by design, just happened?
Definitely from the locker room, and it was a change that we decided as a team that we needed to make. We didn't come out intense enough in the first half, and I think that was really obvious. And with shots not falling, and especially in MAC play, the intensity is so much greater, and each possession is so much more important. So, yeah, we definitely made an effort to pick up the intensity in the second half.
How difficult was it to play the first half, though, without intensity and shots not falling and having to sneak and do everything right? How difficult was that?
It's defeating. It's very defeating. But the good thing is about our team, I think we have really good camaraderie. And any shot that I miss, I'm sure Lex can say the same. There was teammates right behind us saying, stay confident, keep shooting. And I think that's really good for our team. Eventually those shots are going to fall. But it was defeating in the first half, but you know, we kept at it.
It's 2 games in a row you've kind of come out slow. It is, and it's both league games. Anything you can put your finger on, commonalities about that, or?
Like he said, the making shots is a huge thing, and we kind of, you know, bust our own balloon when we can't make shots and we can't finish plays. It's defeating in itself, and we know we got to pick up the intensity on the defensive end too. But I think I want to attribute the slow start and stuff to just not making shots, and it kind of compounds sometimes, and it's hard to get going.
Alexis, was there a point in that game where you felt like you had to take over? Because it seemed like you did.
I don't necessarily think I had to take over. I let it come to me. Like sometimes we were driving, kick, and those open threes were there. And the second half, we did a pretty good job knocking down the open threes. But I don't think I ever had that point where I was like, okay, I need to take over. It's just the flow of the game. You take what they give you.
Jessica, would you agree with that, or do you think she took over the game?
No, absolutely. I mean, from my standpoint, her letting it come to her is taking over the game. And I know she's sitting right here, but Lex kept us going today, majorly. She got a lot of huge rebounds. She probably didn't even realize. A lot of shots weren't falling, and she was right there to get them. So she single-handedly kept us in the game today.
Alexis, will you talk a little bit about the offensive rebounding in the second half? Because the shots felt better, but still not great. But you had so many opportunities because of the offensive boards.
Well, in the locker room before the game, one of the big things we talked about was the hustle plays and doing the little things. And rebounding is a hustle play. Every possession is a hustle play for a rebound. You know, you watch it come out their hands and you just follow it. I don't know. I guess rebounding, I have a natural instinct for the ball somewhat, so I make my way to it.
At the same time, though, it also, will you talk a little bit about 2 things you're doing offensively? One, the drives to the basket for easier shots, and also getting their bigs in foul trouble. I mean, is that by design, or is that just the way the game came to you in the second half?
I think it's a little bit of both. You know, I think a lot of the times I might settle for an outside shot, and this game specifically, our shots weren't falling. So in my head, I said we all needed to drive, not just me, but all of us needed to drive. Especially with the way the refs were reffing the game, that plays into our advantage. If we drive into the basket, we get hit a little bit, and they were calling the fouls.
Is it more encouraging that you're able to come back from 15 down and win this game, or are you more concerned that you're that this will continue, that you'll keep having lapses early?
It's still a little concerning. It really is. And we really need to hit our stride. I think it's soaking in a little bit that if we don't pick it up, I mean, Akron might be as good as they are. We still got, you know, Miami and then all the teams in the West, and I think we're starting to realize, you know, if we don't pick it up and we don't start making shots, period, it's going to be a long MAC season.
Any other questions for the players? All right, thank you.